I'm right here, she's right here, and she's drowning. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andreen, aka Shelly-Ann, and I'm back with another video. And if you are new to this channel, thank you for popping up and showing your face. This is gonna be a story time. A story time about how one of my friends nearly drowned right next to me. Right next to me. Like, I'm right here, she's right here, and she's drowning.
Stand up! Wait!
And I'm just there like, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You want more content, right? You want more content, right? Into the video. So this was when I was in high school, the ending of high school. So maybe like 5-6 years ago. This happened 5-6 years ago. In high school, I went to an all-girls high school in Jamaica. And I used to hang out with these two girls. I still talk to them, like we're still cool and stuff, but I think I'm still gonna abbreviate their names, you know. So I'm gonna call one TT and Ashley, right? TT and Ashley. Me and TT and Ashley were friends. We were like, you know, we used to call ourselves, what we used to call ourselves? We used to call ourselves the Oreo gang.
Stop it. Get some help.
We used to go everywhere together, like we friends, like. So basically, the end of high school, I had to move back to the US because like I was gonna live here. So I just went to high school to finish high school in Jamaica, and now it was time for me to leave Jamaica and come to the US, basically like permanently. We decided, you know, to have a beach day, like to go out to like a fancy beach and just have like a girls day out. We picked like a beach that was a public beach, but it was connected to like, I don't remember if it was like a resort or a hotel. Like the beach is just one long beach, but they cut it off into sections. So we chose like a section that was like a hotel or resort owned part. Walking down to the beach, we see this man. And you know, this is Jamaica, so you're not gonna really see somebody that's like, oh, you know, this is the lifeguard, or like, you just see like regular workers, and they had like the floaty things that you put on the water. So we're like, oh, that's cool, you know, we want to get one of those. We want to get one of the floaty things or whatever. So I'll go into the guy and I'm like, oh, can we get one of those? Like, do you have to buy it, or, you know, is it free? First he asked me, he was like, oh, which one of you could swim? Which one of us could swim? He's like, I can't give you this if you don't know how to swim, because it's a floaty and it could take you out. I want the floaty. So I'm like, I could swim.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
So he like, you can swim? I say, yeah, I could swim. Ashley's there. TT's there. We're all there. We're like, yeah, she could swim. He's like, you know, it could take, like, you guys are gonna be okay taking it. You know, it might float out far. You know, this is it's on the ocean. Like, there's nothing to really stop the floaty from going where it needs to go. The only way is if you, like, you know, you get off and you swim back with it or whatever. But I'm like, no, I could swim. Like, I even caught an attitude with him, like, because he was like pressing it, like, you know, I can't give this to you if you can't. So I'm like, yo, I could swim. I can swim. Like, what are you telling me? We get the floaty. We looking all cute. We taking snaps. Was it snap around at that time? Whatever. We taking videos or whatever. We there. My friend is on the floaty. It was one of those ones that, like, it's the long ones where you could, like, lie down and stuff. So we on there. Both of us is on there, and the floaty is going out. Like, it is pushing out into the water. We reach points now where, you know, our foot isn't touching, like, our feet are, like, just tippy-toeing the ground of, y'all know them ways where your feet is just tippy-toeing the ground of the water, and you at the edge of the water. But you know, everything's all good because we have the floaty, we on the floaty, and we there, we chilling. So my friend, we take turns on the floaty now, and Ashley is on the floaty. And we there, I'm at the side of the floaty holding on to it. And she, like, comes off, slides off of the floaty, and now she's trying to get back on. But as she's trying to get back onto the floaty is pushing further out. So the jump that she's jumping to get onto the floaty is going further out into the water. And I'm there like, you know, chilling, but I'm watching I'm seeing what's going on, but I'm not, like, paying no real attention to it. Then now it's like she makes one big jump onto the floaty and misses the floaty completely. Like, I'm laughing because it's kind of funny now, but in the moment of me seeing it, I'm just like, I'm just shocked. And then I see her going down. And I'm there like, is anybody else seeing this? So I see her start dipping underneath the water and coming up and going down. You know, like when somebody is there, they're drowning. She's drowning. So she's dipping underneath the water and coming back up, dipping under. And I'm just there like, now it's like, the man asked me if I can't swim, you know. The man asked me if I can't swim. Oh, can't swim. Me can't swim. And if you the out there, so you little bit taller than me, and me shorter than you, and you look like you're deeper than John, which part me they go? Which part me they go? And me too. My swimming skills not too certain. So she's like, literally, now that I'm thinking about it though, literally, I feel like all I really needed to do, because remember, I'm still on the side where I'm still on the part of the water that, like, I could barely, like, touch the ground. Like, I'm dipping my foot, like, dipping up and down, like, on the ground. I feel like all I really needed to do was just grab her. Like, all I needed to really do was put my hand out and grab her and, like, pull her into me. But I just froze up right there. I couldn't believe my eyes. Like, I'm like, okay. Everything in my brain turned off.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because
I basically told Naya that, like, I'm just frozen. Then now I'm seeing this going on. She's dipping in, dipping out. Then now I see like people, like, they're saying like, what, what's going on over there? What's going on over there? And then
Oh, now you can't speak English.
the same guy who asked us, yo, do you know how to swim? Guess who's coming to the rescue? Guess who's coming to the rescue? So I see him booking into the water. You know, he's doing his little diving out into the water to get her. Oh my goodness. He dragged her in. And she's coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing because she was taking in mad water. Like, she was drinking up that water right next to me. I'm like, oh my gosh. I literally just froze because I couldn't believe that this was actually happening. Like, what are the actual odds of this girl, my friend, really just, you know? He didn't have to do like CPR and none of that stuff on her. Like, but she was just coughing up. She was just coughing, like coughing out like the water and stuff like that. And that was scary. Like, my heart was beating so fast. My heart was beating so fast. I felt really crappy. That's the word. I felt really crappy. And I was like, wow, I could have just lost my friend right there. I laugh about it now, but it was like a very serious situation. It was serious. Someone could have really, like, could have lost their life. I could have lost my life because even if I didn't freeze, and even if I did like try to go out and actually help her, what are the odds that my swimming skills weren't as good as how I thought it was, or she was in such a panic that she would have took both of us down? How did we end that day? We ended that day, I think we just stayed on the beach. Like, we didn't go back in the water after that. And if we did go back in the water, like, we just sat like on the beach and let the water like wash up on us. I don't think we went back into the water after that. That just killed the whole vibes, like killed the whole Medi, like the whole thing was deady. And then the guy was giving me some dirty looks, like the guy was giving me some dirty looks, and like he was mumbling like, oh, thought you said you could swim. I'm like, that's the story time. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.